I'm so happy to be wearing makeup again. Hello everybody, my name is Hayley and today we are going to talk about one of my favorite, most wonderful favorite things in the entire world, if you could not have guessed already, red hair. Every time, I swear, I leave my damn house, every fucking time, when I leave the house, I get someone to come up to me and talk about my red hair. Either how much they like it on me, or to ask what color is in my hair, if I have to bleach my hair. But the most asked question that I get from random fucking strangers is, how the fuck do you not let your hair fade? If you know anything about red hair or semi-permanent colors in your hair, it is the most pain in the ass to keep in your hair. Scientifically, that's just the way it is. However, almost 3 years being redhead, I think I have found the perfect cocktail of how to make my hair fade in the slowest and the least way amount, as possible, whatever words. My hair is up in a bun right now. This is my hair faded. It's pretty much time to dye my hair soon. It fades, I've gotten it to fade to this really pinky, slightly orange color, which is really great for me because when my hair fades, if I go 2 months without washing my hair, the ends get blonde. But I found a way to make this process as less of a pain, the least amount of pain in the ass as possible, at least for me. And the last time I made a red hair video was in February 2016, I almost said 15. And I've had requests to do an updated hair care routine and talk about, again, how I keep my hair healthy, how I keep my hair color from fading. So that's what this video is today. I'm not going to be showing you how I dye my hair because I don't think unless you want that, come in the comments below. But yeah, we're going to be talking about my basic hair care routine and how I make this whole huge, beautiful head just work out in my favor. Disclaimer, before I continue any further, I am not a hairstylist, I am not a hair colorist, I'm not a chemist for hair dye, whatever. I am not a professional of any kind. I am just your regular neighborhood YouTuber, Hayley. Anything that I know about red hair, keeping color in my hair, all that stuff comes from my own personal experience and from advice that has been given to me on the internet and by my own personal hairstylist, Marlene. Shout out to her, she is big. So something that may work for me, you may hate. Something that you may love may not be so good on me. So just keep that in mind before we move any further. This is what personally works for me. Alright, so let's start with my wonderful, I think if I could keep one thing from this entire routine, it would be this. This is the wet brush. I know that this has been very popular on the internet. I've seen it everywhere on YouTube. One of my favorite YouTubers, Rachel Whitehurst, who used to be a redhead and used to be a YouTuber. She's unfortunately no longer a YouTuber. I will link her channel down below because she's great, and she does a podcast with her boyfriend, Coffee with Rachel, which I'll also link down below. She made this really great video talking about how this brush is basically the best goddamn thing in the universe. And it is. I thought it was a complete gimmick before, when I saw other ads or everything. It's the most magical detangling brush. I'm like, sure, honey, sure. I had tried weird shit. I tried the Michelle Mercier detangling brush. That was crap. I've tried just crazy things and I thought this was just another crazy thing. This brushes your hair like it is butter. This is the only detangling tool that I will use for the rest of my life. The first one that I had, which you might see in my Herbal Essences review video, was the dark blue one. I had that for a really long time. And then I had to switch to the pink one because first I'd been using it so much that the bristles started to bend. And then when I was actually blow drying my friend Natalie's hair after coloring her hair or something, my bristles started to melt in that one. I'm like, okay, it's time to retire her. So I got a pink one, which I just had stored in my thing. I don't really like the color of this one. I do prefer the dark blue one, but it's the fucking color. It's a brush. This is still great. It doesn't matter the color of the brush. This brush is still amazing. If you have not tried this and you hate detangling your hair, it is a bitch to detangle your hair and you want to stop hurting and you just want a goddamn good detangler, this is great. This works on dry hair, this works on wet hair, in the shower, combing through conditioner. I use this for so many things. I love it. I could not talk enough about it. I will link this below. Every product that I talk about today, I will link below. But if you're going to get anything that I talk about in this video, this is a must-have. If I could go take anything to a desert island, I would take this first. So let's start with the shower routine. I have talked about this. I talked about this in my original red hair video, but I have a whole dedicated video to this entire collection. This is the Herbal Essences Color Me Happy shampoo and the conditioner. Let's start with the shampoo. First thing that I love about this is that it's very, very affordable. I have both liter sizes here, which I always buy in bulk if I can because it's the way I save money. But I've been hooked on this since I did that red hair video, the first one that I originally did. I've tried 1 or 2 other color safe shampoos and I will never part from this. This is my baby. This is my If Eric were a shampoo, it would be this. I'm just kidding. I love you, Eric, though. Sorry, babe. But yeah, this shit is great. Eric actually loves the smell of this. The reason why I'm so sold on this is because, of course, I found this hard time trying to find a color-safe, color-protecting shampoo that would still clean my hair, but not overly strip my hair. Because I find it's either one way over, that it does cleanse my hair really well, but it cleanses so much that it takes from my hair color, or it doesn't cleanse my hair enough to keep my hair color inside of it. This is that perfect mix. This formula has been updated. The new one that you'll find has no parabens and other ingredients they left out of it. And I have that in my bathroom cabinet. This is just the one that I'm currently using, the older formula. Literally the only difference is that those ingredients are out there. This still works the exact same way. It smells the exact same way. You have not seen my original video, which will link down below. But if you don't have time to go watch that video, if anything, if you are reluctant at all to try this shampoo, go to your local store and just give this shit a sniff, please, for the love of Jesus. Because this smells like, if you can picture the most elegant, beautiful woman in your mind. First thought to me is either Scarlett Johansson, Gal Gadot, motherfucking Adriana Lima. The most beautiful woman that you could think of that you'd want to take out on a date and do various activities with. This is her in a bottle. It smells gorgeous. It is everything. This is my baby. I will never part with this. Same thing with the conditioner. Smells the exact same way. I like that it's a liter. Also, these liters are $6 each. At least that's how I found them online. Just Google prices, see what can work for you. But I like really, really thick conditioners because I find that works best with my hair. My hair is really thick and really long and wavy, if you weren't aware. So I really like that thick conditioner to go in, give my hair some goddamn nourishment because it is dry. It's always been dry. It was like that way before I bleached or dyed my hair. And I need something that also frizz control. Part of the reason I love this is that this does not make my hair frizzy. It actually helps prevent frizz, and I think because of how conditioning it is, it doesn't claim to be like that, but that's how it is for me. But yeah, this is my baby, never parting with it. So what I like to do with my wet brush and my conditioner is that I'll actually comb it through my hair. I find when I do this is that my conditioner is wrapping around each individual strand of my hair, and it's really penetrating each strand. Another thing that I should mention is that I shampoo my hair twice, and the reason I do this is because I found that when I would only shampoo my hair once is that my hair wouldn't feel really clean and my conditioner wouldn't sink in all the way. So I focused my first shampoo at my roots, which is the dirtiest part of my hair, and then I lightly shampoo my ends just to make sure if I had like any like leave-in conditioner or oil or dry shampoo or hairspray, and then just make sure everything gets out before I put on the conditioner. And then I'll leave on my conditioner. I'll just basically clip it up in my hair after brushing it through, and I'll leave it on for the rest of my shower, and then I rinse it out. Also, one of the important commandments of having any type of color in your hair, wash it and rinse it in as cold of water as you can stand. That is one of my biggest things that you have to do when you have colored hair, especially red hair, blue hair, green hair, pink hair, black hair, brown hair. You gotta wash it in cold water. Everybody, come on. I know it's so hard to do that during the colder months. I know it's a bitch, but if you want that hair color to last, that is a very, very important thing. None of the rest of this matters if you're not using cold water. It's very important. Now, once a week, instead of using regular conditioner after I shampoo twice, I like to use a mask to really deeply nourish and help repair my hair because my hair is bleached. It's not majorly damaged, but obviously with bleach there will come damage. So my favorite, absolute, hands down favorite mask to use for repairing my hair is the L'Oreal Total Repair 5 damage erasing balm. This is fabulous. As you can see, I'm clearly a fan of it. It smells really great and it just makes your hair feel like fucking silk on a goddamn magic carpet full of wet dreams. Something that you should know about L'Oreal hair product commercials is that a lot of people think that you're gonna get that really shiny hair just from using a certain product. And a lot of times it is like knowing what goes on behind the scenes. It's a lot of lighting, it's a lot of things going on to the hair. It's not like, oh, we use this one product and oh shit. This I feel gets you as close to that as possible because I swear my hair is like a shine motherfucking fest when I use this. Does it look like Eva Longoria? No. But is it close to that? Yes, it is. Or JLo. Who the fuck is the face of this? I don't know. I'm gonna mention a hair mask that is newer than that, also from L'Oreal. This is the Color Vibrancy Intensive Repair Treatment. Now these two look different now. They're under L'Oreal's new Elvive, like it's just a different name. These are both still available. I am not a fan of this one as much as I'm a fan of this one, and I'll tell you why. This one is actually a thicker consistency, which I do like, and I do like the smell of it. And this claims to have a repairing ingredient called ceramide, which is a main ingredient in this one. This claims to like repair your hair and seal in hair color. I think that it does help in the hair color longevity the tiniest bit. This one, by the way, does not make my hair color fade. I wouldn't find that my hair color really lasts longer with this. I think that mainly I just use this for repair. I was hoping that this would be just as repairing as this one. This one I find does not make my hair as smooth and silky as this one. In my personal opinion, I use these the exact same way, and I much prefer this one because I get all the color protection from my shampoo, my conditioner, everything else. And as much as I would love to have this like this, it's just not as repairing as I would like it to be. It's not a bad product, but that's just how I personally feel. Like if you need like a deep ass treatment, like your hair is crusty and breaking and everything, this is your baby. But if you need a mask that is gonna really help protect color and give you a little bit of nourishment, this is great, but not for the purpose that I want it to be. These two, if there was a product that I think these two could have a baby with the color protection and a lot of repair, it is the Ion Color Repair Mask. That one I love. I don't have it currently just because I don't, but I have used that one and I love that one. That's only from Sally's Beauty Supply. Again, I will have a link down below. Okay, so we're out of the shower. My hair is my hair is towel dried. What is the first thing that I do to my hair before we move on to anything else? I have some new products here. Oh wait, I skipped the mask. What the hell's wrong with me? Sorry, there's one more hair mask. This one is also from Ion. This is the color. I cannot talk. This is the Color Defense After Color Sealer, and this is an amazing thing. This tube is filled with magic. So I actually don't use this once a week. I use this for a very specific purpose. Whenever I dye my own hair, like right after I rinse out the dye, or I do dye some of my own friends' hair, like my friend Natalie, she loves this. She currently has an Ion blue color in her hair, and this is like, they're like best friends, this shit. But I've been using this for years. I think I might have talked about this in my first red hair video. I was originally using like these small little packets and I would just buy them every time that I would buy hair dye, but I'm like, I love this so much and I want to use it like as much as possible. Why don't I just buy the full bottle? So I did, and as you can see, I am a regular user of this. It's a really deep conditioning mask that will seal in hair color. This one protects color a little bit. This one is like, you are locked in, bitch, and you are loaded and you are ready to fuck. This will lock in all of your color. It will make your hair feel really soft, and it'll just, again, just seal everything that you just did. All your hard work of putting that dye on your hair, it'll just lock it in. If it's like a week or so, a little bit after that you dyed your hair and you just want another like locking in treatment, this is also great for that, but I use it specifically right after I dye my hair or I dye somebody else's hair, just to make sure it's all locked in and sealed. Okay, now we can move on to other things. Let's talk about what I put on my head right as soon as I get out of the shower. So all three of these products are also from Ion. The very first thing that I spray on my hair is the Ion Color Solutions Color Defense Detangling Shine Mist. Now this is a 2-in-1 product. So you're going to notice that when you first buy this, that obviously that there's 2 dual liquids in here. Before you use this, you want to give it a good shake. Then it looks like that. This is a detangler and a shine mist in one. So I like to spray this all over my hair before I detangle all of my hair with my wet brush. I don't necessarily need a detangler since I have the wet brush, but the reason I use this as a detangler is that there is those ingredients. There are those ingredients to help nourish and to help seal in your hair color, so it's like we need to put that sealing treatment on there. And then also it does create this texture on the hair that allows my wet brush to go through like without snagging and pulling out as much of my hair if I didn't use this product. Then after I do that, my hair is towel dried before I do that, by the way. Then after I do that, this is the newest product that I've actually introduced to my routine, and I've only been using this for a month, but I have seen such a difference with this. This is so good. This is the Ion Color Defense Intensive Leave-In Therapy. This is a hair serum. I'm really iffy about hair serums. They either work kind of well or not well for me, at least in the past that's how it was. The only one that I kind of liked was a Garnier. I think they discontinued it, they had to. It was like this split-edge repair bandage serum repair thingy. It kind of worked, it kind of didn't, it depended on the day. So I just quit using hair serums, like nothing will work for me. And then I was at Sally's and there was like this Ion deal and I saw this and my hair was dealing with some breakage at the time because I really do like to repair my hair. Even though I don't damage it a whole lot because I don't bleach my hair all the time, I still just want to give it as much TLC as I possibly can. So I was kind of iffy when I picked this up. I'm like, hair serums really don't work for me. Like, I don't know how this is going to go. That being said, this is A++, 5-star, Hayley approved, like, yes. So this is a color protecting, repairing serum. It has this ingredient that all of the Ion Color Defense products have called Chroma Extend. I don't know what the fuck it does, but it does something to help. The one thing I don't like about this is that you get so little product. Like, this is how much that I have used in the month of owning it, and I had to do like 8 pumps of this because I apply this from my mid-ends to my lengths because that's where my hair breaks the most. I just wish that I didn't have to use so much, but it works. My hair has not been snapping as much. And of course it is color safe. It does have the Chroma Extend helping to protect my color in there. This just works. Oh, this is also 100% vegan and paraben free if you're wondering. Then the very last thing to go on my hair is the Ion Color Defense leave-in protector. This is a spray-on leave-in conditioner. I have to use leave-in conditioner. If I don't, for some reason my hair will still somehow feel dry after everything else that I've done beforehand. And this is my favorite one. I've used plenty of other leave-in conditioner beforehand, but this is the best one that I have tried. First of all, like I said, the first one, these two before, I run out kind of quickly. This one, I've had this girl since July. It is January when I'm filming this, and am I even halfway through this shit? I'm like 2/3 of the way through it. But I use this every single time I get out of the damn shower. I am liberal with this, so if you want to have something stick around for a while, get there. I have a backup of this, but I don't know what I'll be able to reach for, because again, this is fuck. Anyway, point is that this is a leave-in conditioner that again will help protect my hair color. It makes my hair really soft and shiny. There is heat protectant in this, and it also has ingredients to help protect against the environment, like the sun, which is a giant culprit of hair fading. If you want to help your hair stop fading, and I know this is a bitch to do during the summer months, I know I live in Arizona, try to stay out of the sun if you can, because that does matter. Basically, I just spray this on. Oh, actually, when I rub this in, I work it through with a wet brush, then I spray this on, and then I work that through the brush. And I am, again, very liberal with this. Now, if it's a regular day, I will air dry. 99% of the time I air dry my hair. I find that my hair is just less frizzy, I get my natural wave out of that, and my hair is really soft, and that's just the way I prefer to do it. However, if it is a day where Hayley has to blow dry her hair for whatever goddamn reason, I always use a couple of products together. First off, my favorite heat protectant, I'm sure you've seen this a million times on YouTube. This is the Tresemme Heat Tamer Heat Protectant Spray. I use this with all of my heat tools, my curling irons, my only flat iron. Heat damage will fade hair color and obviously damage your hair. That's one of the biggest things. If you have colored hair, you need to use heat protectant to help make sure it doesn't take that away. Also, use this with any heated hair tool, curling irons, flat irons, hair rollers, blow dryers, anything. I don't care what it is, you need a heat protectant. I use this when I do anything basically with heat to my hair, so if I'm blow drying, this is the first thing to go on. And then the second thing that I use when I'm blow drying is my baby. This is the Garnier Marvelous Oil. This is a little bit differently packaged, a little bit differently named. There's a little bit of different ingredients than the last time I spoke about this, but it is still a magical little elixir in this bottle. I like using this before I blow dry because there's also heat protectant in here. I'm really liberal with the heat protectant, as you can tell. But this also speeds up the drying process. Somehow it does. I don't know how, but it makes it easier to blow dry my hair. I can't grab it right now, but there is a wet brush that is made simply for blow drying. Like, there's vents in the back. I've been using it a couple of times and so far I'm really liking it. This really does speed up the process because I don't know why. It just takes forever to blow dry my goddamn hair, which is why I don't do it all the time. But I avoid heat damage with a lot of heat protectant. And also I like to use this, like, whether I blow dry my hair or I let my hair air dry, I put this on when it's dry to make it nice and soft and shiny. And I also put this on at night as a leave-in treatment overnight just to help make sure my hair is not a gross, disgusting mess when I get up in the morning. Now, if it is a day where my hair is really fucking dirty, I don't want to talk about this because it's discontinued, but this is the Herbal Essences Color Me Happy Dry Shampoo. This is discontinued. She no longer exists. I'm sorry. I have a backup of this under my sink and I'm using this very sparingly because I love this very much. You might be able to find it online if you can. I'll try to find a link down below if I can. But this is... I don't want to try it because I love you. I love this so much because it smells very, very good, just like the original shampoo and conditioner. And also, this does not leave a fucking white cast in my hair. I have very bright hair. If there's a white cast, mama's gonna see it. Also, I really like the spray nozzle on here because it's easy to control. You just give it a good shake. That's even as fuck. And you rub it in, you brush your hair. You move on with your life. And it's the only dry shampoo that doesn't make my hair feel like a disgusting dry mess because I prevent trying to get my hair like drying like disgusting all the time. And a lot of the other dry shampoos that I had tried just make my hair feel gross and disgusting. Not clean. This is the only one that does, and you don't exist anymore. And I know Herbal has other dry shampoos, maybe I'll try them, but you are just... Why did you betray me? Let's talk about another addition to my collection. This is the Neutrogena shampoo, and I know some of you are like, what the fuck is that shit? And why the fuck is the bottle so goddamn tiny? So this is a very different product. I find that what I like to do before I dye my hair is that I would like to have it as porous as possible. And what I mean by that is basically I have a semi-permanent color in my hair, which means that it's the hair color that fades the quickest. And the way to get it to last the longest amount is to have my specific hair dye. It's made in Panic Color Box, right? If you're wondering, it's a vegan hair dye and you can sleep in that shit. You can have it in as long as you want to make it last as long as motherfucking possible. The longer you let that specific hair color sit in, the longer it will last and the better it will look. So I want my hair to be as porous as possible to soak up as much as possible. So I like to use a clarifying treatment to get all the stuff out of my hair basically. Any extra dry shampoo, any hairspray, any of the residue from serums or conditioners that I'm using, I just like to strip it basically clean. I would not use this all the time. I use this a day, like 3 days before I'll dye my hair so that my hair can still get oil to protect my roots after I bleach it. But right before I'm about to bleach my roots and dye my whole head again, I will use this. You only need a teeny tiny amount of this. I only use this once a month. They recommend you use this once a week. I only recommend you use this right before redyeing your hair because this will fade hair color. This will strip hair color. So will Head and Shoulders. I like to use Head and Shoulders to like shampoo out my bleach after I bleach my roots. That will fade hair color. So if you're trying to fade your hair color to go to a next color, these two are great for that. But if you're trying to like still stop it from fading, only use this right before you dye your hair. And then of course, another hair care thingy that I love, this bitch. If my hair is like dead to the world, like I have gone like a month without conditioning my hair, that's never happened, but like if for some reason my hair feels like absolute crap and my hair masks are not helping me, I will just smother my hair in coconut oil. I will go to sleep with it. I'll put a bag on my head so I don't get coconut oil all over my pillowcases. But I'll put this on my hair, I'll go to bed, I'll wake up in the morning, shampoo it out, put a little bit of conditioner on it, and I'm motherfucking Rapunzel from Tangled. That is when I look like goddamn evil Longoria, because my hair is like silk. It is the red carpet that we will all throw out at the goddamn Golden Globes. It is the shit and it's beautiful, but I don't do this every week because I find if I do this too often, I only do it when my hair is like disgustingly dry and gross. If I do this on a regular basis, it will be too heavy for my hair and it will weigh my hair down and just make it more greasy. So this is an emergency hair mask, but I also love this for a lot of different reasons, which is why I keep it on hand a whole lot. Also, this specific one was $5 in my grocery store, so it's inexpensive. Now let's talk about something that I didn't think I would love so much, but is my main bitch. And that is L'Oreal Elnet. I only use this when I'm curling my hair. I had seen YouTube video after YouTube video about people being like, this is the best shit ever, that like God's fucking angels invented this shit. And I'm like, okay, how can a hairspray be that great? Because I wasn't using hairspray a whole lot because I'm trying to prevent like my hair from feeling like shit basically. And I will throw in there is that I used to use curling mousses back in the day. I would not recommend using hair products that have a lot of alcohol in them because that can really dry your hair out. I found out that like when I was actually my first red hair video, I talked about a Garnier Curl Construct mousse that I loved to use since I was a kid. And if for some reason like my ends just kept feeling dry, I'm like, why do my ends feel so dry? And then I stopped using the mousse and it was like a light turned on, and so I find that I actually dove back into it a little bit. I'm like, why haven't I used curling mousse in a very long time? And then I'm like, oh wait, duh, I'm fucking stupid. That's why I was really hesitant to try this because I'm like, There's probably a lot of alcohol in here. It's probably gonna dry my hair out. I don't know, but everyone still talked about it, so I'm like, okay, I'll give in. And I got the one that has UV filters in here to color protect my hair. That's some of the ingredients in the Ion products, which is why I like them so much. And I'm like, okay, this probably won't be that great. And then of course, I spray it on my hair right after I curl my hair, and I'm like, what? This absolutely felt like I had no hairspray in my hair. I expected this to feel like I had some kind of product in my hair. If you felt my hair, you're like, you don't have hairspray in your hair. And I know some people don't like the smell of this. I personally don't mind it at all. I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. I like it, but I don't love it. But it's tolerable to me. The colored version, like the color protecting version of Elnet, has a scent to it. There is an unscented version of this if you want to avoid the scent, but not of the color protecting version, just the other versions of it. But I don't mind the scent on here. The spray, it is so fucking fine and direct, like this nozzle, like it's everything. It's how you can brush this out if you change your mind. Like you could put half the bottle in your hair and you're like, you know what, I changed my mind. I don't want hairspray, and you can brush it out. You can. That's completely true. I thought that was a fucking joke. It's right here on the can. This appears at the stroke of a brush. I thought that was a myth. It's fucking true. I tried it myself. It's true. But this does really hold my curl really well as well. Like it has that beautiful hold, but it doesn't feel like there's anything in your fucking hair. And again, it's color protecting. I feel like I'm repeating myself a whole lot. But yeah, this is beautiful, 100% worth it if you're looking for a hairspray that does not feel like hairspray, that does the goddamn job. This is her. And that is it, my friends. I think a few little extra things that I can throw in there is that along with the cold water, do not wash your hair every day. I wash my hair like 2 times, 3 times a week max. Be loyal to your hair oil or your routine. If you don't keep a constant routine with this, it will not really work on your hair. And just because you don't wash your hair every day doesn't mean you shouldn't shower every day. If you want to prevent your hair from getting wet in the shower, you can do couple of things. You can clip your hair up, that's what I like to do, or you can tie it up in a bun. You can put on a shower cap. I don't know, there's a lot of other ways. Also, don't heat style a whole lot. Even though there's heat protectant and everything, it will still, if you do it too much, it could still fade your hair color and would still damage your hair. Just keep that in mind. Again, stay away from those alcohol-based products. Stay away from the mousses. Use other ways to volumize or to get your hair nice and curly. Also, I know everyone's gonna hate me for this, but drink water. Please drink water. This is not going to help protect hair color, but it'll just keep your hair healthy and help your hair grow. It'll help you lose weight. It'll help your nails grow. Your skin will look beautiful and everything, and just, yeah. I've said enough about it. And that brings that video to a close. Everything that I talked about in this video today will be linked down below in the description boxes, along with any other videos and things that I referenced here today. If you want to see more red hair videos, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button down below and tell me in the comments as well. If you have a question about anything at all, again, comment it down below, or you can ask me on any of my social media. All of that is linked in the description box below. And of course, if you want to see more videos from me, you can hit that subscribe button. I think it's over here. It might be over here. I don't know, but you should hit it because I am pretty nice. I like to think that I'm pretty cool. And of course, my name is Hayley, and I have red hair, and this video is over, and I don't know how to do a closure. Fuck. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you drink a lot of water, and if you're gonna have red hair, I hope that this helps you with something. Alright, I love you guys. Bye-bye.
I don't love you, baby. I don't need you, baby. I don't want you no more.